Good morning. This is Todd from New Beginnings Ministries in Hillman, Michigan. And here's another Monday morning minute. I don't know about you, but in the past I've had jobs before where my boss has asked me to do a project, an assignment that I just absolutely dreaded doing. Just had no desire. It took too much time. Didn't produce any results or any major benefit. And I would do anything to get out of doing that particular project. I just hated it. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you before, but just would have done anything else but to have to do that particular project. But that's what my boss told me to do, and I have to do it. If we look at the book of Jonah, we'll see a man here that didn't have a hatred so much for a job, but he had hatred for a people, for a city, the city of Nineveh. And God himself says in Jonah chapter 1 that it was a wicked city. And God told Jonah, you need to go and preach to them, the whole city. And Jonah absolutely refused. We know that. He went a different way. He got on a boat, went a different direction, and all of a sudden a storm comes up. And the folks on the boat realized that Jonah was telling them the truth, that he was the problem and needed to be thrown overboard, and so he was. And then God had a fish, a big fish, ready to swallow Jonah up. And I can just imagine when that fish was coming in Jonah's direction that maybe he was thinking, I should have followed God's plan. He ended up being in the fish's belly for about 3 days. And you would think that that would change or kickstart Jonah's prayer life. And certainly it did, because the entire second chapter of Jonah is his prayer to God. And God heard his prayer, and the big fish spit Jonah out. And God turned right around and told Jonah a second time, I need you to go to Nineveh, that wicked city, and preach. And Jonah did. And he gave one of the shortest sermons ever known to man. And he basically told Nineveh in about 2 sentences, you either need to repent or your city's going to be destroyed. And they believed him. And they believed that this was God's man that was sent to preach to them. But the crazy thing was, Jonah still had a hatred. He wasn't happy that these people repented, and he got so frustrated that he told God he wished he would rather be dead than to do what he did. Folks, I don't know about you, but as Christians, when we are told to do something, if it's our boss, if it's something we feel the Lord is telling us to do, folks, if we believe that's the right thing to do, we need to let the reservations go, even if it's something we don't want to do, if it's something at our job that we don't want to do, if it's the right thing and someone above us tells us that's what we need to do, then we need to do it. We are going to have those experiences throughout our lives where something comes up and we just don't want to do it. But folks, we as Christians, we've got to do the right thing. So hope this helps. Hope you have a great week.